I'm trying to reach the camera.
Hello guys, good afternoon. So what I did is like, actually guys, I'm making this. I have this wood.
To beat me with.
Guys, actually guys, we're going to make a DIY table. He always told me, go order and buy in online a table for our dining table.
Absolutely.
Yes, but I'm so, like, I have so much in my mind now. Like, my aunt has a lot of wood there. Maybe I can ask for maybe 4 or something. Yeah, for our table. Because everything nowadays is so much expensive. Imagine from
Not that
50
bad.
something, it goes up to almost 200 pesos the liter of the gas.
Oh, the gas has gone
Yes.
up a lot, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why some foreigners ask if 40 or 50,000 you live in the Philippines a comfortable life. My answer is no.
Yeah, so welcome to the Cost of Living channel.
Yes.
Where we talk about things related to money. We're
Yep.
not always specifically right on, money, but we talk related to money, and
Yep.
that's what this conversation is today. Because if you want to know what it's like to live in the Philippines, how much it costs with things, we'll give you some general things that we're experiencing,
Yep.
and then you can kind of relate to see, okay, is that something that I can do, or it's not so bad, or that's terrible, or however you feel about it. So like some things have been changing. Like recently is the gas.
Yep.
At the time of this video, I mean, I don't know if you're watching this in the future or not, if it's going to be the same, but right at the time of this video, gas has made a big jump in the last few days. Went from just the other day when we put 500 pesos of gas in there, when our tank was empty, it would go up to about half full, maybe even just a little more. But now we went to the gas station today, and we already had 2 bars of gas on it, and we put 500 in and didn't even reach the halfway. We're like a whole bar short of the half.
Yes.
So
it's really true.
It's made a real difference in how much we can actually travel in the car now, depending on, because we're not like we got lots of money and just go whatever. We just kind of have to watch this to make sure we're, we can do it or whatever. So that is one thing alone. And then you mentioned about how much to have per month or something. What was that?
Yes, like there's a foreigner asking like if 40 and 50 40 or 50,000 pesos can make you live comfortably here in the Philippines. And my answer is no. But the no is like, why I say no. If you are renting 20,000 pesos, usually foreigners want to rent a place above 20,000 pesos. So 50,000 pesos per month is no.
Yeah, like some of the guys are doing rent of like 30 to 35,000.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, for trying to get something equivalent to what they had.
Yeah.
Right, so they're going to pay 30 to 35,000 pesos per month. Then
Yeah.
if you got a 50,000 allowance, you ain't got much left.
Yeah, exactly.
15,000.
Because just like for example, if you're renting like 20 to 30, 35,000 or 50,000 pesos, how much more the electricity of that?
Yeah, well, that's true too. Because
Yeah.
like you're in a higher place.
Exactly.
For what they charge you.
Yes, the per
electricity.
kilowatt there is more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, than in the province, or because that kind of rental property mahal, the electricity there is really high.
Yeah, the rates would
And
be
also
higher.
and also the water, it's really
Yeah,
high.
the rate, for the water
Yes,
would be higher.
exactly.
A lot of factors you have to consider when you're coming over here. Like, number one, establish where you're going to be. A lot of people will be in those kinds of places, like city places where the rates are higher and things like that. Now, if you're planning on being in this kind of a place in the middle of the jungle,
Yeah.
life is a lot better
Yeah.
in a lot of regards financially.
Yeah. Just for example, guys, no matter how big or small the city, 50,000 is not enough for you to live comfortably.
It's not
No.
that much money.
Yes. But if you are in the province like this, maybe I can say yes, just for the food only. Yeah. Just considering like this, like we don't have electricity, so we don't pay monthly for the electricity. We don't have electricity. Yeah, we don't have our own electricity. We use like solar, something like that. And since our water is not yet
Working.
working, so we don't have water. Technically, we
Stink. Technically, we stink. We actually borrow water from her mom's.
yeah, we fetch water from our mom, which is 5 minutes away from here, driving in a car. Yeah. So, like 50,000 for the food, it's good. Yeah. Maybe once a month you can eat steak.
Splurge. We're going to 7-Eleven today. That's what
You
we
know
did
what?
today.
Like, oh my goodness, maybe some Filipino or maybe some locals there in the town, in the next municipality, because we went there, ate lunch in the 7-Eleven.
We sat down at 7-Eleven. I
Yeah, we
had
don't
chicken
care.
nuggets,
Yeah,
rice,
chicken nuggets and rice.
and some other little thing. It was actually really good.
Yeah,
and
it's
our-
a beef something.
Yeah. And anyway, it was really good. And we had the drinks too. That was all
Yes.
included. Like, we had like soft drinks and stuff. And she had her meal.
Yeah.
And two of her meals, entire meal with the drinks and everything. And I was full when I left. I didn't want nothing else. Was only, what, 300?
Yeah, 349 for
349
everything.
pesos for everything.
2 liters of soda and small soda. And
And a
also,
big soda. You had a big
yes,
soda.
I have
1 liter.
my 2 pieces of chicken, nuggets, six pieces of nugget, and one piece of beef something.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, like it. Yeah,
The
we
rice.
paid 349.
I mean, it was
for all of that.
was enough for a meal. I wasn't hungry. I felt full when I left. It was at 7-Eleven, and that was our day out. So
Yeah.
that's province living.
We
Go
don't
to
care.
7-Eleven. Woohoo!
Yeah.
We were dining out in style today. But 340 pesos? Oh my goodness. We were happy. But like, what is that? Less than $6 US?
Yeah.
And we both had a decent,
Decent meal. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Really?
It's just like the ambience is not in McDonald's, but
Yeah. I
the
felt like
food that we order is still in McDonald's.
I felt like I was a greeter for 7-Eleven. As soon as they come in, we're sitting at a little picnic table.
Yeah.
I'm like, hi, welcome. Welcome 7-Eleven. Hey, sit down, have a meal. Hi, welcome.
Yeah.
The door would open, we're right there.
Even their chicken is way much better than in the fast food that
I'll have to
we-
try that next
yeah.
time because she said it was better than one of the popular, we won't mention, we'll say
Yeah.
one of the popular chicken places. She liked it better.
Yeah.
I didn't have the chicken though. But the chicken nuggets were really good. I said they were better than the
Yeah.
other
Our
popular
our
restaurant.
favorite fast food.
Honestly, they
Yeah.
were. I'm not just saying that. They were honestly better than the other nugget things that I had. So I was quite happy with it, and I enjoyed the meal completely.
Yeah.
So that's 7-Eleven. That's another little cost of living if you're in the province area. You got to do these kinds of
Yes.
things if you're trying to keep your budget down to very simplistic
Yes.
living. Think of living like that, right? Because
Yeah.
we're happy. We didn't mind.
Yeah.
And then once in a while, we'll go into the bigger city like Valencia area, which is an hour and a half each way drive, and probably go to some of the other restaurants or something like that once in a while. So
Yeah.
but that's the kind of mindset I think you got to have to keep things under control. Now, when we say that, that's like, in general living, because if you count all our debt and everything, we don't really have anything under control because our debt is crazy. But like if you don't have debt, like you're just coming over here to live, you got a bit of an income coming from maybe North America or something like that, and that's all, no debt, just got an income coming in, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. That's why I debate a little bit, like the 50,000 she says is not enough. Well, I understand it's not that much money. Like in Canadian, it's only still about maybe 1,300 or less. I don't know. I'll say around 1,300 Canadian. So it's about 1,000 US, something like that. And to me, like as long as you're watching things, you can do that okay. I mean, I don't know what everyone considers comfortable, but you can do that okay, living in this kind of lifestyle. Not just for food, but like using your car, and your food, and even paying a few bills, because I mean the bills are not that much here. Your water's next to nothing. Electricity is not that expensive, really.
Yeah, but
So-
when you are in the
City
in the
life,
city,
forget it.
like
Yeah, forget
big
it.
or small,
Yeah, forget it.
forget about that.
Yeah.
Because when we are oh my goodness, when we are in Valencia, you know how much our electricity there? Our biggest consumption for electricity is around almost 10,000 mahal that I pay.
Philippine pesos,
Yes,
yeah.
10,000. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Huh? Right? 10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which brings to another point of the cost of living over here. Like, you can live without the AC because we're proof. I'm someone that has moved from the cold country to the hot country, and I'm basically living without AC. Very, very few times do we ever have any kind of AC on. To me, all I need is a fan.
Yeah.
Like the nights, the way this house is designed here, and I recommend designing it something like this one. We've got nice airflow, but the nights are very cool and sometimes very cold for me, and the mornings are cool. The only hot time is the middle part of the day, which
Yeah.
if you're sitting on the couch or something in there, have a fan blowing on you, and it's, oh my God, it's just perfect for like, oh, it feels so good,
Yeah.
and you take a nap. It's that kind of way. Or you can sit outside like this in the shade if you want to. Have a little place, like a little deck or something made. Sit outside in the shade. So it's totally doable without the AC. It really is, which surprised myself. So that brings your cost of living way down too, especially if you're living like this. So it kind of, it's just your debate. Are you going to live in the city because you will have a higher expense, or are you going to try to live in the province area with access to the city, which is what I like.
Yeah.
We've been in both. We've been in the city areas living, and we've been here now living. This is my preferred state, like this, living like this.
Yeah.
And then being able to visit the city or visit another place in the
Yeah.
Philippines. I think that's the best for your cost of living too, from my perspective, because then you can adapt your living here to keep your costs down. You can probably, if you have no debt, you can actually then save a little extra and do some special things, and then come back to your home base and do it again. And wow, what a wonderful life that is.
Yep.
So I guess that's my cost of living thoughts. You got any
Yeah.
more?
So I guess that's it. No more. Yeah. You just have to plan everything like as much as possible. Make a list of what you want. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Just, plan it out carefully. Decide
Because
province
it's
or
not
city.
cheap here.
I disagree. I think it's very cheap here. It's all
Well,
relative.
it's my perspective as a Filipino, because
And my-
our value of the money value currency is really low. That's why I always say it's expensive.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the foreigner's general income and saying, comparatively speaking, it's very cheap here.
Okay.
So, if you got a U.S. income,
Yeah.
you're going to be okay. Just no debt. Can't stress that enough. No debt. Don't have debt.
God bless everyone.
God bless you.